Before this video gets started, I just want to share that I was having some issues with my screen recording. Somehow I lost it and I was like, oh, no problem. I'll just replay my video and change the tabs as I speak. And I lost it again. I don't know if there's a glitch in what I'm using to screen record or if I'm just glitching. So I just took screenshots and I'm going to put them up as I speak because that's the only way I know how to fix it without trying to record the whole thing over. And if I lost it twice, I know they say that the third time is a charm, but I'm just going to do the screenshots, and I apologize if the audio is not matching up with the screen. It's just the way it happened this week. So, yeah. So, we'll just start the video. Welcome back. I'm Donna from Lost Closet 12. I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark Mercari Depop, and I have another week Flip Friday for you. It seems to be consistent with the theme. I've been not doing all the things that I need to be doing to generate consistent sales. So that's probably why my sales been inconsistent. So I'm just going to share them anyway, because that's what I do. I want to share the good, the bad, and ugly. And soon I'm going to have a really, really good week. But this is for the week of May 23rd through May 29th, and I was running a sale. I think, here we are. There we go. I think that I'm missing a sale or two, but I just wanted to record, and then I'm going to just double back because I feel like, so I go through my Flipped app and I just pull them from there, and I think maybe one or two didn't delist properly, but I could be wrong. Maybe I accepted an offer or someone accepted an offer and I'm thinking in my mind it sold when it actually didn't, because sometimes people make offers and they don't pay, and sometimes you send offers and they're accepted and you don't get paid. That happens quite a bit on Depop, and I'm thinking that's where I'm thinking I'm missing one or two, because this week, the past, week or two, I've been getting a lot of offers on Depop, but no one's actually paying for their item. But I do have one that did actually sell on Depop, and we're going to start with that one, okay? So, I'm just going to jump right in. This is a Shopkins set. It's a Shopkins Grocery Mart replacement set. It was a red, white, and blue pickup. My average cost of the bags I bought that day was $2. I wrote it in February of 25, and it sold for $11 on Depop. And up next is a women's shorts extra large gray lightweight casual summer loft outlet tie closure. Sold for $9.80 on eBay. It was a bins pickup, 64 cents, and it was written in April of 25. So not a high dollar item, but a very quick flip. Sometimes I grab like Loft and Target brands that are not like designer or high end, or that would flip by themselves for over $20. But at the bins, sometimes there's, I guess you would call them raw donations, and someone will take their stuff from their closet and donate it. And sometimes you can find similar items. Like I've done this before, like Loft. There's other mall brand, Express sometimes, which I wouldn't recommend picking up Express. But if you can find like 4 or 5 shorts that are similar and same size, you can grab them. They're still going to have a low cost, and you can lot them up and sell them pretty quickly. Coldwater Creek. I did that with plus sizes twice on 2 different occasions. That there was like 3 or 4 pair, and I was like, oh, they're all the same size, same style. I'm just going to lot them up. I mean, that's, if you're not finding a lot of good stuff and there's the raw donations and you can get it all in the same size, same style, or similar style, I should say, you could make money doing that and your costs would still be low. And I might have picked these up thinking I was going to find more and did not. So, but they were a bins pickup, if I didn't say, 64 cents. April of 25 is when they were written, $9.80. And we're going to move right on. Did I skip one? Yes, I did. Women's size 29 utility pants, J. Crew slim mid-rise pockets, preppy, flat front, and the color is taupe, or however you say it. I'm not sure. They were bins pickup. They were written last year in October. $1.69 was my cost of goods, and they sold for $12.23 on eBay. They were cool. I think when I picked these up, I picked up a lot of J. Crew stuff, and they just were in the mix. J. Crew is good, but it's really not a bolo unless if you have it's not a bolo, but if you have something that's more significant, that's unique with really good materials, it'll do better than, what did I say? $12.23. These were a gifted item. I wasn't going to list them, but I was like, they're weird and someone might like them. I need to stop doing that, thinking something's going to sell solely because it's weird. These are men's cargo shorts, patchwork print with palm trees, 42 inches, and sign rigged. I don't know. Sigrid. I don't know how to pronounce that. They were gifted to me. The girl, when I say these were gifted to me, the girl that I got these from, she's always getting rid of stuff and she'll give me a bag of stuff. Well, she used to, not so much anymore. And I would give her a $20 gift card because I'm like, she doesn't want me to pay her for them. But if I give her a gift card, that's like a token of appreciation. So, I guess technically I paid for them, but a $20 gift card for, I don't know. You decide, you tell me if I paid for them or not. But she would have given them to me regardless of the $20 gift card. So that happened a handful of times, and I guess she's done cleaning everything out. So where are we? They were gifted to me. They were written in February of last year. And they sold for $14.99. I feel like I wrote them before that, but that's the number on the bottom of my listing. So that's what I'm rolling with. I feel like I've had them for a long time. This is a Zara linen top, medium off-the-shoulder distressed boho grunge crop flowy rose. And that sold on, Poshmark for $14. That was written in September of 2024. And where's my cost? 54 cents. I picked this up for a couple of reasons. The style was really cute. Linen, I will pick up linen, wool, cashmere, angora, and any brand, as long as it's not, I should say almost any brand. Almost any brand, as long as it's not damaged. And this was super cute. I'm surprised it took as long as it did for it to sell. I mean, it's versatile, it's lightweight, it fits in a lot of categories, and it's a good material. So, and I did crunch because of the fraying on the hem. And this vintage gold tone 3D rose flower link necklace and bracelet floral statement piece. And this, I thought it was pretty cool. And here we are. It's a bracelet and necklace set. You can see that. And then I took a couple close-ups. Oh, and that's what I want. I knew there was something I wanted to show you. I'm not sure if I ever found, says copyright. It looks like EK or ER, but I think it's a K. I did not put that in my listing. I had trouble finding what the maker's mark was, and I was like, I'm just going to list it for like $25. So $24.99 is where it went, where I started, and it went for $20 on eBay. This was a red, white, and blue pickup from a jewelry bag, and my average cost for the pieces that I wrote was $4.30. When I do bags like with the toys and excuse me, toys and jewelry, I apologize. When I say my average cost, sometimes that changes. Sometimes like I will miss something and I'm like, oh, this is a really good bracelet. It'll sell on its own for $20. But I'm thinking I'm going to lot it with other bracelets. Or if I think something's going to sell on its own and I realize that I've made an error, and then I lot it up. So that's an average cost. That's going to vary a little, maybe up or down by a little bit, but not a lot. And I did notice when I first started buying the jewelry bags at the red, white, and blue, my average cost per item was $2 and under. And they've marked their bags up so much that my average cost is like $4. Like my last one was like $4 and change. I don't know if I should continue to buy them, because my last one, I think that I'm going to do okay. But when I was making the video, I was like, I'm not going to make my money back, but I want to do okay. Some of the things are comping better than what I anticipated. So we'll see. So, well, anyway, this was, I said, necklace set, red, white, and blue, $4.30, April of 26. So that's a pretty quick flip. If anybody knows that maker mark, because I feel like for as fast as it sold, that might be something I need to know about. So if you feel like I need to know about it, please let me know in the comments. And that way other people will learn about that maker's mark as well. This is the Incredible Hulk and Marvel Captain America action figure, 6 inches. The Avengers. Okay, and I guess that's the movie, or it's the movie. Yeah, I'm not too much into superheroes and cartoons. Bins pickup 44 cents. August of 24 is when it was either written or rewritten, and it sold for a whopping $6.24 on eBay. I mean, they're cool. I think he had a little shield too, if I remember correctly. As you can see, I take as many. Oh yeah, he did. He was probably holding that shield in the first picture, and I just didn't see it because my glasses went down. So, well, anyway, yeah. I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, on eBay, my buyers pay shipping, and it doesn't take up a lot of space, and it was real easy to write. I mean, you take a picture with Google Lens and Copilot. I've been using Copilot a little bit, and I feel like, you know, I used to say Google Lens is my buddy or my sidekick, but I've been using Copilot, and I feel like I'm getting more accurate when I double check stuff. I'm like, with Google Lens, sometimes it's not correct, but with Copilot, when I double check the information I'm getting with Copilot, I feel like it's not 100%. You have to do your due diligence, you know, and if either one says this is definitely a pearl or definitely, you know, clay, like I was looking at this necklace, this necklace that came from, I just wrote it a little bit ago, that's why it's there. Copilot said it was clay, and I'm like, I'm not an expert. I'm not. Copilot could be right. So I took a lot of really close-up pictures of like the little hole and the texture of the beads. I don't know if you can see. And I said, I don't know that it is clay. And it gave me a suggestion on how to write it. And I included the close-up pictures. It's really lightweight. It's not cold. It's not chippy. But, yeah, so the material went in as unknown, but it's still a cool necklace. But, it's like, it's clay. Well, I don't know that it is. And just because any AI, I don't care what you're using, says that it is what it is, you should always double check, because you can't hold AI responsible because it's your listing. You know what I'm saying? You have to be confident that everything in your listing is correct, because it's just you're gonna get tarnished if someone's like, hey, this is not what you said it was, and they can prove it, and you're like just going what AI says. If that's on you. It's not on the AI. It's on you. So do your due diligence, and if you're not sure, don't let the buyer know that you're not sure, and take really close photos and pictures of what you're trying to sell. And maybe the buyer is an expert in the area or knows what they're looking for, or the telltale signs that you don't know. And then they'll buy it or not. My computer just there we go. Went away. My screen went blank because I was talking too much. So we're going to carry on. This is holy crap. This I was going to keep for myself. But I have plenty of hoodies. I have more than I need. What I need to buy is some tank tops or short sleeve shirts that don't feel like, I feel like like the long sleeve I can, but short sleeves I feel like, no. So Nautica women's V-neck hoodie, size medium, white, navy, blue striped fleece pullover. This thing was so incredibly soft. Like, I'm surprised I sold it. Well, it's a bins pickup. $1.44 is my cost of goods. It was written in February of 26, and this is a odd time for that to sell, but maybe someone's going on a cruise, I don't know, and they think they're going to need a hoodie. So, $17 on Poshmark. And last but not least, I feel like I got a notification that these are coming back to me. They may or may not be. Some on eBay, people are like, oh, it didn't fit, and then they never send it back. I used to be that buyer. I'm like, fine, don't, especially something I've had this long. I've had this since August of 24. Is that right? Yeah. August of 24. I used to just send them a refund. Don't ship it back. I'm not going to relist it because I've had this forever. I'm not likely to relist it because it took so long for it to sell the first time. I don't want it for another 2 years. But, so I stopped doing that when I realized, hey, I think I was salty about something, but I can't remember the details. I'm like, they're going to have to mail it back to me. I don't care. I was salty. So, and they never mailed it back to me. So then eBay closed out the transaction. I'm like, maybe I should not just issue refunds so quickly. So that is a lesson I learned a while back about offering refunds and just issuing them like, whatever. Because sometimes you just don't want to, like, this is not so valuable. I'm going to lose money by having the buyer ship it back to me and then relist it. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. I just wait them out. If they ship it back, I refund them. As soon as I get the notification, most of the time I'm still at work from my phone, and I'll just refund them that it's at the post. I should stop doing that too, but that's what I do. So, well, anyway, women's full-on jeans, size 20, petite denim, blue pockets, Gino Herman, and they were just your basic run-of-the-mill jeans. I picked them up because I thought that they would be like comfort and easy to pull on and off. I know I don't like the buttons and the zippers and all that good fun stuff. So, and the size 20 is pretty good, but petite, they say it doesn't sell. I sell petite stuff. It does move slower for me, but I don't have as much petite items as I do not petite items, and plus sizes generally go better than smaller sizes, but I carry them all. So yeah, that's this week's Flip Friday, and thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. I try to do a minimum of 2 videos a week. Ship with me what sold over the weekend, and Flip Friday, what sold through the week, where I break it all down, and the occasional thrift haul. I don't know why I've just lost my words. Well, anyway, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.